Lab 5. Automotive HVAC Maintenance. At the end of this lab, student will understand heater, air conditioning and ducting system in automotive. Student also will be able to identify parts needed, to do maintenance in automotive HVAC system, and perform minor maintenance where necessary. Every car model has different type and shape or AC-vent outlet. Normally 2 vent outlet on left and right and another 2 vent outlet on the center. This is windshield defroster outlet. The front windshield defroster is a system to clear condensation and frost from the windshield. This is fresh air inlet. Here is where the fresh air from outside the vehicle is allowed inside the car. This is Nissan Elgrand-vent outlet. 3 vent outlet on co-driver side and another 2 vent outlet on driver side. This MPV also has rear vent outlet for rear passenger which distribute through these 2 ducts. This is Toyota Harrier-vent outlet. This SUV also has rear vent outlet which distribute through this 2 duct. Fresh air from outside enter this car cabin through this area. Before dismantling any part, make sure to recover refrigerant from vehicle air conditioning system. The small diameter pipe is high pressure pipe and the bigger diameter pipe is low pressure pipe. Use 2 spanners to open the nuts. 1 spanner to hold and another one to untighten the nut. To remove cooling coil, firstly take out the glove box. Then untighten all bolts that hold the cooling coil unit. Remove the cooling coil unit. This is blower. Blower is used to move and distribute air to entire car cabin. It can also be accessed from the right side for maintenance job. From the blower, the air distribute through duct to right and left side vent outlet. Also to the center-vent outlet. Fresh air will flow through this opening to cooling coil. Or another option is recirculation air to cooling coil. Then travel through this opening to blower before distributed to vent outlet. Expansion valve located just before the evaporator. Expansion valve is a system that controls the amount of refrigerant released into the evaporator. Modern car usually use different shape of expansion valve, but still function the same. It called block expansion valve. Car AC system isn't cooling enough or wouldn't cool at all, or side pressure is high, are examples of bad expansion valve. Replace expansion valve after confirmed the condition. This is the example of bad evaporator condition. Air cannot pass through on evaporator bottom area, which will cause less cooling distribute to the cabin. In modern car, cabin air filter is crucial to protect evaporator. Cabin air filter need to be cleaned frequently or replace according to recommendation by car manufacturer. This is what will happen after spray with chemical to deep clean an evaporator. Evaporator recommended to have cleaning done after 4 to 5 years for a system that have cabin air filter, or every 2 years for a system without cabin air filter, and replace the evaporator when leak detected. For modern car, cabin air filter normally located under the glove box. Check the filter frequently, and replace with new filter if necessary. Here is the example of bad condition of cabin air filter. Bad filter will affect the airflow through the vent outlet. Driver will frequently need to turn the blower to the maximum speed, to get enough cooling. Running blower at high speed for a long time will reduce blower motor life. Replacing blower motor is much costly, compared to replacing the cabin air filter. Replace cabin air filter every 60,000 mileage, or every 2 years, or recommendation mileage in car manual, to protect evaporator and blower motor. This is heater unit. The damper guide air to flow through heater core to heat up car cabin, or to skip the heater core to cool down the cabin. Function that selected on the control panel, will move damper to close, or open door, to channel air to the desired outlet. This is heater core. Heater core get heat from hot coolant, from the vehicle's engine, that pass through a winding tube of the heater core. Heater core takes in the engine coolant, heated by the engine, and uses the heat to heat the air from the blower fan. The temperature of the heater core is low until the coolant temperature becomes high. For this reason, immediately after the engine starts, the heater core doesn't function as a heater. Another part need to be well maintained is receiver dryer. The receiver dryer is designed to store and dry AC refrigerant. There is a desiccant inside that absorbs moisture from the refrigerant. It is recommended that the receiver dryer is replaced every 60,000 kilometers mileage, or every 2 years, or whenever the circuit has been opened. Here are the actual procedure to replace cooling coil at Proton Service Center. Firstly, recover the refrigerant. Then remove the car dashboard to get access to the cooling coil. Only classic type of car can remove cooling coil without removing the dashboard. This is the cost for AC servicing and replace part for Proton Suprema. Labor charge Rm 400, receiver dryer Rm 150, expansion valve Rm 180, cooling coil Rm 650. Total cost for AC related is Rm 1380. 5 maintenance parts covered in this lab: expansion valve, cooling coil, cabin air filter, blower motor, and receiver dryer. Hopefully this video will help you to understand automotive HVAC maintenance in general. Thank you.